final element we teach in an academic body paragraph is called the concluding sentence, the last sentence of a body paragraph. The purpose of a concluding sentence is to finalize that paragraph, to wrap it up. This sentence also poses challenges to students, so let's look at it.
Here is the task with which we are currently working. Write a one-chunk response to literature body paragraph, 1 to 2 plus, that explains how Cinderella feels in the first half of the story. Please pick up your blue pen. For the concluding sentence, the symbol is a star plus an exclamation point. It reflects the topic sentence, hence the star, but it also has impact, hence the exclamation point. When we are first teaching our students, we teach the concluding sentence by teaching students to reflect the topic sentence. On your JSWP paragraph form, please write, Cinderella feels used and abused when the story begins. This is our concluding sentence, abbreviated as CS. You'll notice that both the topic sentence and the concluding sentence are blue. That's because the topic sentence and the concluding sentence act as bookends to the paragraph. And just as bookends prevent books from falling off a shelf, the topic sentence and the concluding sentence hold the paragraph together into one cohesive unit.
To help students understand the concluding sentence, I talk to them about morning time. I say, in the morning, when you are getting ready for school and you are brushing your teeth or combing your hair and you're looking in the mirror, what do you see? And they say, well, Dr. Lewis, I see myself. So I say, is that really you? Is that really you in there? And they say, no, ma'am, it's a reflection. And I say, that's right. That's what a concluding sentence is. A connection to and reflection of our topic sentence. For young writers or new learners, we teach that the conclusion sentence, or CS, is a reflection of the topic sentence, replacing the key words and phrases in the topic sentence with synonyms. For maturing learners, it's the purpose for writing the body paragraph. And for intuitive learners, it reflects a bit of ourselves. We'll talk more about those stages during the thinking process in a later episode.
For the chant, the teacher calls out, concluding sentence, blue pen, get your mirror out. And the students respond, connect and reflect, give them stuff to think about.
We tell students that their concluding sentence should leave their readers thinking. With an effective concluding sentence, the reader should cock her head, rub her chin, and think, that's interesting. That's something to think about. The concluding sentence should leave an impression.
What you have written during this first segment is a one-chunk paragraph. Now this is a simple paragraph. Its purpose is to teach the JSWP colors and the JSWP terminology. It's a starting point. It's the foundation. We want students to think, I can do this. However, as the years progress and the students get taller in their heads, they'll become more and more astute at the elements of a literary body paragraph. Here's a JSWP body paragraph that asks students to analyze the tone of a passage through a stylistic device found in The Prison Door, the first chapter of Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter. Let's read it together. Hawthorne's allusions in this passage demonstrate the irony of a new world flawed from the outset with human depravity, but nurtured by the hope that our own nature might provide. You'll notice that the subject of this topic sentence is allusions, and the opinion is that the allusions demonstrate irony. Although the founders of a new colony envision a utopian society as they plan their new world, they first must build two necessary structures, a prison and a cemetery. This sentence came directly from the text. Now here comes my commentary. Realizing that sin and death are the realities of any world where people coexist, Hawthorne's allusion to Thomas More's Utopia, the Latin translation of which means no place, see, that's concrete detail right there. I'm weaving my concrete detail in my commentary now. Presents an ironic and dismal tone in place. Like the beauty and perfection of a long-stemmed rose, an ideal society does not exist without its thorns. Hawthorne also alludes to the sainted Anne Hutchinson, a historical figure of the 17th century who was exiled from Boston for opposing the austerity of Puritanism. That Hawthorne saints Hutchinson is ironic because of her infamous position in history and her excommunication from the Calvinistic Church by Puritan icons such as John Cotton and Governor John Winthrop. Hawthorne's canonization of Hutchinson results in an alliance between his belief and hers, a repudiation of the flawed Puritan dogma. No society, new or otherwise, is pure.
The various components of a body paragraph evolve with the students, from the innocence of talking about a Disney film or Grimm's fairy tale to the sophistication of a piece such as Hawthorne's. I believe the teacher must help students build confidence within themselves before they can delve into the deeper recesses of the human condition. Take it easy on them. Take it slowly. They'll get there with your guidance and the Jane Schaffer writing program.